Life is good. Future voice. Man, okay. So this camera is not about to be straight. I don't even care. Okay, I'm on my way home from work, so whatever. But welcome back to me. Look, skin all glowing. Looking happy, looking good. Oh my gosh. So this is what happiness look like. Skin is clear. I love that for me. Yeah, but welcome back to me, Pen Gang. I know I've been MIA for like months because I've been on the grind like really, really hard, like to the point where I'm losing track of all of the things that I'm doing. But one thing I can say, the difference between, you know how when they say, if you just put your head down and grind for 6 months, your life could change like overnight. Literally, my life has changed big time. Like to the point where I didn't even have time to vlog. I didn't have time to tell y'all what I've been up to. I ain't have time to do nothing because when you working, you can't always, talk about it. So, updates, Pen Gang. Your girl is really booming out here in these streets. I got a new career. Notice I didn't say job. I had to change that verbiage because it's no longer a job. It's something stable. It's more permanent. Like nothing is permanent, but just for the sake of knowing what I had in the past, where there was jobs where I could like just boom, they're done, like hourly type thing. Like I'm freaking in the government, and I'm a freaking director of communications. I'm a public information officer. Like, and this is just all, look, this is public information, really. So it's nothing that's secretive about this. I just chose to share it when I felt like the time was right because it's not everybody's business about what I do. And, even though everything is online nowadays and yeah, but I worked my butt off, my ass off. Like, I'm sorry, I gotta be very transparent. I worked my butt off to get to where I am. And I'm very freaking proud of myself. Like, so new career, new money, new adventures, like, and I'm also still doing music heavily, like helping to manage artists that are in my area, doing so many things as far as songwriting. Like I'm really tapping in with my team, with myself. I still have my business. It's I'm still working on that part because I am a new business owner, so things are not as easy as they may look. I wear a lot of hats, but the good thing about this is that I'm very good at a lot of things and I'm good at what I do. So I'm always going to make sure that I got money in my pocket that I'm taking care of and that the people around me are taken care of as well. So I'm very happy and I really want to share my journey with y'all because like, man, I was like literally like, I have to share a lot of different videos because I was struggling. Like, and I just literally, even when I didn't want to do certain things, like as far as work, I Ubered. I drove Lyft. I wrote songs. I went and did brand ambassador stuff. Like I did all types of stuff just to stay afloat. And I was very frustrated for the past few months. Like frustrated because I was like, God, when is it going to be my time? Like, I'm always working hard for other people. I'm always working hard. I'm always doing this. I'm doing that. And I just kept at it. Like, and the biggest thing I want y'all to take away from this is don't quit. Don't stop. I know that sounds super cliche. It sounds like, oh, you just telling people that no, literally, like, you could stop doing something. You could delete stuff off of your page. You could start over every single day of your life. You could start over. You could choose to be a different person tomorrow. You could choose to do something different tomorrow. But the thing is that you cannot quit. You cannot quit. You could do everything in a different form or fashion. You could always come back and do a different method. You could name it something else, name it some other shit. Don't quit though. Like, don't stop, because as soon as you about to give up, like when I tell you before I got into this career that I'm in, I was at my wit's end for real. Like, no pun intended. I was at the end and I was like, you know what? I don't even know what else to do. I didn't try it. I didn't did this and I didn't did that. I don't know what else to do. And like literally, boom, happened for me. Last year I was going on tour. I was broke as hell. Lexi and them will tell you, you know, if y'all know my team and stuff like that, bae. Man, I didn't have a lot of money. I had enough to pay my bills and, you know, to try to get around and do certain stuff. But one thing about it, I might have had $20, $30 in my pocket. But you was gonna catch me at an event. You was gonna catch me at a club, something, trying to network. You was gonna catch me going out of town, figuring that shit out. Like, I had to team up with people and, you know, and let people help me, and also show up for myself. Really show up for myself, because once you get to a certain point, you be ready to give up. Like, and I was ready. This whole year, I was ready to give up. I was like, forget it. I don't want to do music no more. I don't want to do nothing. But, you know, I shout out to God. Like, God definitely blessed me. God did. And DJ Khaled voice, I'm telling you right now, I don't know what y'all believe in, and I'm not judging nobody, but one thing about it, baby, when I share this video and this testimony with y'all, from where I started and the depression that I went through, to all of the issues that I went through, like, one day I'm gonna do like a little Q&A or something like that, but I'm just letting y'all know, I just came from my career, my career, and honestly, I could say, yeah, I might be a little bit tired when I come from work, but one thing about it, I'm happy. Like, the happiest that I've ever been, and I just am grateful that I have an opportunity to do great things, like, for myself, for my family and my community, like, and just for me as an artist. Like, it's going up. So I just wanted to tie back in with y'all and let y'all know that your girl I'm still alive. I'm still alive, yeah. It's been a crazy year, but I just want to give y'all some love, inspiration, some positivity, and let y'all know that you got this. This is your life. Don't let nobody tell you nothing about you. Don't let nobody tell you, oh, you always dipping in too many pots, so you doing this. No, dip in every pot. Cook up. Like, really cook up. Get on the stove. Like, really make a whole bunch of meals. Eat. I'm here for it, because that's what I had to do. I did a whole bunch of stuff, and I don't regret nothing that I did. Even when people was telling me, you need to just stick to one thing, and you need to just focus on one thing, because, you know, you don't want to be a jack of all trades and a master of none. No, Nick, I'm definitely a master of most of them. I might not have the manpower to do every single thing that I want to do, but I'm capable of it, and I'm going to do it and make it happen. So you just got to be confident in yourself. Let me hold on before this video delete. One sec. But yeah, y'all, just look. I'm gonna have a day where y'all follow me around one day, hopefully, and see the type of stuff that I have to do, because, like, life is lit. Life is lit, and I wouldn't have it any other way. So that's my check-in for today, Pen Gang. I missed y'all so much, and I'm about to get back to vlogging and doing my little trips and all of that stuff, because I had to take a little break. But like I said on my last post on my Behind the Pen page, it's okay to take a break. And my sis always tells me that, my family always tell me that, like, you literally have to take a break and just be, and not think, and not breathe sometimes, not do nothing. Like, take a break and come back stronger. Doesn't mean that you're quitting. It just means that you need time to gather your thoughts and to come back even better. So, yeah. Y'all stay tuned, because I got a lot of content in store for y'all. So, it's so good to see y'all. Let me give y'all a front view, because your girl's looking like, wow, gorgeous. It's giving. But yeah, I'm out, Pen Gang. Peace out. I have to make this video because I have to make sure that I document this, just for purposes of faith. Whenever I forget how good God is to me, I swear, every time I feel like doing something crazy and doubting what God has for me and not believing, He freaking shows up in my life like no other. And I know a lot of you guys probably don't follow me on social media, but I've been struggling with jobs for years. Like, I've always been a hustler, always been a grinder, always had 2 to 3 jobs, always had minimum wage jobs, or like jobs where I was trying to get to a certain level, and I put in application after application after application. I got a freaking degree from Howard University, and I could not get a job to save my life. And for the past few years, I've been like, just whatever I could get, getting a good job in a different field, getting a good job in a different field, trying to like, and when I mean good, I mean like over a little bit over minimum wage, and it's a good place to start. This year, I applied for multiple positions in the mayor's office. I applied for just different things, and I started getting, some interviews and stuff. And I've been interviewing for the mayor's office probably for like 2 months. And I got the call today that I got a salary position, a high paying position, one that I prayed for so long, and I'm just in shock. Like, it's like not even like I doubted myself, but I just feel so bad that I doubted God, because I've been like, what if I don't get this job? What if this doesn't happen? What if this doesn't happen? And I just kept telling God, I want a high paying job. I want a salary. I want something that I can still use my music, do music, and do all these different types of things. I wanted a job where I could have flexibility. I asked for everything that I wanted in a job, and it's not just a job now, it's a career. Like, I can pay my bills comfortably, move out of my mom's house today if I wanted to. And really, and all I asked God for was like, can I please just have a position where I could still be doing music, and I can help people in the community. I could give back. I can also give back to myself, and I can help to take care of my parents. And I got that call today, and literally I'm just saying, like, your life, it could change overnight. It could change overnight, because I'm telling you, I've been struggling for so long. Like, last year I ain't have no money in my pocket, and I just was like, all right, I'm gonna still do music. I'm gonna still go out and do these shows. Some of my friends was helping me. My mom was helping me. I was Ubering. I was doing whatever I needed to do. And I'm just grateful. I really am. And it's been times when I've been like, I don't want to do this no more. Like, I don't want to do this shit no more. Like, I give up. Like, whether it was music or anything that I wanted to do, sometimes I just got tired. I got tired, and I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. And just at the point where I said, God, you're in control, and I'm going to let you do whatever you need to do. Like, he showed up for me big time, and my life has literally changed overnight today. So it's crazy, but I'll keep you guys posted. But I have to say this, because if you're in a place right now where you don't believe, where you're stressing, where you're always doubting like what's gonna happen, what the next step is in your life, like me, like I'm always worrying. Like, I'm pretty convinced that I have anxiety and a little bit of depression sprinkled on top. It's not funny, but it's funny. But it's just like, this job that I've been working, it was a good job, but some circumstances kind of like was holding me back. Some people were holding me back at this job, and I'm just like, they don't even know that I got this job yet. Like, I literally get to put in my 2 weeks like ASAP. And y'all, just never stop believing, like, never stop doubting God, because I pray every single day. Like, and I'm not even trying to give myself the credit, but the times where I felt the most depressed was when I was not in control, and I'm still not in control. And it's like, I was like, God, just help me to please just surrender to you at some point. Like, because I cannot do this alone. I literally had a mental breakdown yesterday, because I was like, what am I going to do? Like, how am I going to take care of myself? Like, how am I going to get out of this? I was just worrying, and I cried to my mom last night, and she was just like, you need to just let go. She gonna laugh about this, but it's like, she's like, you need to just let go and let God do what he gotta do. And I wasn't letting go yesterday. Like, being on a straight and narrow path and really being faithful to God, it's not hard. It's not easy. It's hard. It's hard because you have to literally surrender yourself and be like, this being that I cannot see is in control of my whole life, and I have to pretty much put myself in open water and say that I trust you. I trust you to not allow the sharks and whatever's underneath this sea to get me, to pull me down and drag me to the bottom, that you're going to allow me to float and you're going to allow me to reach land and be safe. Like, it's hard. It's really hard. It's like every day I struggle with that, and I want to let people know that when God is guarding, he guarding for real. And it was the patience part for me, like the part where I wasn't. Some days I had good days while I was waiting, and some days I had horrible days when I was waiting. But the biggest thing is that I still prayed while I waited. I still asked God for help. It was not perfect, Patty. It wasn't every day was good. Some days I was good, and some days I was terrible. I was sad. I was down. I was like, I don't know how I'm going to do this. Like, man, like, I really struggled mentally and just everything. And it's just been a long time coming. And now I'm seeing the fruits of my labor, not only because I worked hard as hell, but because I called on God even in my darkness. I called on him when things was going good. I called on him. And I still had my moments where I was like, God, I don't know what you doing, man. This hurts me. Like, I'm hurting. Like, I don't know what you got planned, but this hurt. Like, I'm tired of seeing myself struggle. And it was just like, I was like, I'm praying and I don't know what else to do. Like, I really don't. In the moment, that little moment where I was about to give up and just say, F it. I don't even care no more. Like, it's crazy. That call was not by coincidence. I got that call just at that point. So, all I'm saying is, like my money, like, I ain't have no money last year. I didn't have jack. Like, I had pennies. I was nickel and diamond man, when I tell you I was living it up still, but I ain't had no money. I didn't have no money. Like, when I tell you I only had enough to do, and it wasn't even enough. I made it enough. You know, that movie was like, that's not enough. Make it enough. That was me making it enough. That was God making it enough. Every time I thought that I wasn't going to have enough, I ended up having enough. Every single time, just enough. But now I have in abundance, and it's going to continue to be that way. And I'm just so grateful, and I thank God that I'm it's a different position now. So now all I can do is just keep. When I wanted to give up praising, I can't even do it. I can't even do it. So this is just to let you know, guys, don't give up. Like, don't. Keep believing, keep praying. I don't know who you pray to, and I'm not trying to offend nobody, but God has been good to me. And I just want to say that I pray that God is good to you. So, yeah. That's my tea for today.